Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New England Sports Village here in Attleboro, Massachusetts, as we get ready to go underway here for our next 16U matchup here between the Northeast Generals 16U squad and the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad from the U16 team. Once again, hello, everyone. My name is Mason-9. I will be your commentator once again here for this third matchup here for these General Academy kids as the 16U team steps back out onto the ice for their second game today, taking on IHC Martinson in their matchup once again here. We get ready to go underway once again here. My name is Mason-9. I will be your commentator here for this second game for the 16U squad, third game here for this Generals team. So we get ready to once again go underway here. As the Generals will now switch over their jerseys, they'll be wearing the navy blue with white helms here today. As you'll see on your right-hand side, the Islanders Hockey Club wearing the orange with navy blue and white helms. A little bit of a combination there. Mostly white, but bit of an odd color matchup here between the two sides. Very similar colorways, obviously, with the Generals wearing the navy blue and Martinson wearing that orange, but with the navy blue tops and such. So it's a little interesting on this jersey matchup. I kind of like it a little bit, but at the same time, you might get a little confused if you're out on the ice at the moment here. So we'll get right into the rosters really quickly here for the Generals, real quick. Braden Spears will be starting on the left-hand side. He'll wear 14. Brennan Printer will wear number 7 starting at center. 17 will be Dylan Brennan. He'll be on the right-hand side. Antonio Fleck will start us off on the second pairing. He'll wear number 3. Luke Harris will step back into the lineup wearing number 13. He'll be starting at center here tonight. Hunter Yurchik will be stepping in on the right wing wearing number 21. Trenton Wilson will step in for the very first time here tonight for the Generals on the season. He'll wear 43 on the third pairing left wing. He'll step in for the injured Imler, who is out for tonight's matchup after taking an elbow to the head. He's looking to try and get himself cleared for tomorrow's matchup. Connor Williams will step in for the center position, though, wearing number 4. Thomas Cabello will wear number 10 on the right wing side. The extra winger will be Owen Renfers. He'll wear number 16. On the first pairing of defensemen on the left-hand side will be Matvei Stramaikov wearing number 19. Marco Preston will be paired up with him. The new top pairing right defenseman, he'll wear 26. Trevor Blazinski will patch up on the second pairing on the left-hand side. He'll be wearing number 4. And Maddox Braswell will wear number 11 on the second pairing on the right-hand side. The goaltenders will be a combination of 3 different individuals. I do believe right now that Lucas Bonnet will not be starting here tonight. I don't believe he's dressed once again. Pat Bradley got the start earlier today. He'll be wearing number 30. And number 22, Aiden Hartman, will also be in this game. I'm not sure just yet who will be starting for the Generals in goal. We're still figuring that out here as Matt Powers was leaving it up for a mystery here for us today. But as we look onto the other side of the rink now, we'll go over to IHC Martinson. Number 4, Zach Steele will start us off here. He'll be followed up by number 7, Max Liang. Number 8 will be Jackson Guy. Number 10, Evan Ashton. Number 11 will be worn by Anthony Kalla. Number 12 will be Derek Perrault. Number 13 will be Jack Martinson, and number 14 will be Noah Feingold. Number 15 will belong to Jack Burnham. I don't know where I came up with Jock. Number 17, Benjamin Rehal, and number 19, Ryan Finkel. Number 22 will belong to Brandon Driscoll. Number 27, Aiden Shaughnessy, as I pronounce every syllable in his name really quickly. Number 30 will be Sam DeChavez. Number 33, Andrew Carbon. Number 43 will be Frank Hugh. Number 66 will be worn by Sam Rivet. Number 73, Dante Cater. And number 77, Nick Kelter. The head coach for the Islanders Hockey Club will be Lee Martinson. For the Generals, it will be Mr. Matthew Powers. So we once again get ready to go underway here. We'll have another minute or so of warm-ups and let the teams get themselves prepared here. So once again, the Generals will be without Imler today. He's actually going to be my cameraman right now, stepping over to my right-hand side at the moment. He is out and currently resting for a moment here after taking an elbow head to the head earlier today, as now it'll be Trenton Wilson's first game here with this 16U General squad. Once again, he'll be wearing number 43, starting on that third pairing as a left winger. He has not played here yet. He's been dealing with a knee injury for the last couple of games. He's going to be fully eligible at the current moment, as he'll get ready to get into his very first play here on this secondary rink, as he'll take on the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad. As the Martinson squad, I believe, taking off in their very first game here today. So with about 20 seconds here remaining on this warm-up time, we'll once again get ready to go here on this secondary rink. After the Generals 16U squad did win earlier today, they defeated the New Jersey Devils or not New Jersey Devils, excuse me, that's the New Jersey Rockets. The Reds Elite Team is what their name was. I completely flubbed that a little bit there. I forgot that they were the Rockets, not the Devils for a moment there, so apologies for that. They did come away with the earlier victory. That was the 8:20 game this morning, and what was, to put it lightly, a very early matchup, as they came away with a victory. And a much-needed win at that, is now the 16U and the 18U have both won today in their earlier matchups. The 16U team looking to see if they can continue that winning streak here. 18U will play later tonight. They'll be on at 8 o'clock. Or excuse me, that'll be at 8:40 if I'm correct. That should be correct as we speak. Let me double check that one more time for everybody here. Yes, it will be at 8:40. They'll be playing on the Premier Link as they'll take Southern Stars from the Connecticut. That'll be the 18U matchup here later tonight. That'll be at 8:40, 2 hours from now. So essentially, once this game ends, buckle up, hold on. The next game will be on in a couple minutes afterwards. As the two teams now get their way out of the huddle here, they'll get themselves ready to go. In the next couple of minutes now, is once again here we have the Northeast Generals 16U squad going up against the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad 16U as well. The Generals wearing their navy blue with white helms. The Islanders wearing the orange tarps with mostly white helms and a couple of different navy blue helmets in there as well. As we do have one of the 18U players over there on the bench with Lucas Bonnet messing around with the team a little bit. He's kind of working as the assistant coach right now for Matt Powers. His Powers just looks over as and shakes his head for a moment there. As the players make their way towards center ice here, we get ready to go underway here on the secondary rink on our third game of action here for the Northeast Generals. Players make their way towards center ice once again here as Brendan Printer hops into the faceoff dot, wins it back to Stromykov. Stromykov tries to make the pass line up, doesn't go far enough, unfortunately for him. Ryan Finkel now tries to chase it down into the general zone. Tries to make the shot on the side of the net. There is Nick Kelter, not able to poke it through, though. Stromykov sends it around the backside, going to the far boards, now picked up by the Islanders once more. Trying to retrieve it once again, now picked up by the Generals. Trying to get it out of his own zone is Preston, able to do so as it goes across center ice now. Here comes Dylan Brennan now, losing it into the Islanders zone for a moment. Here's the stretch pass goes across. Trying to find an orange body, not able to do so. Makes its way back into the General zone. Preston dumps it back in. Generals continuing to chase it now down into the Islanders zone on the closed boards now. Puck continuing to be battled for on the closed boards for a moment here. Trying to get a hold of it for a second was Dylan Printer, that's Brendan Printer. The puck makes its way to the far boards. Islanders are able to get it out. Here come the Islanders once more now on the close boards once again. Driving into the zone here is Evan Ashton trying to get to the front of the net. Goes around the backside trying to find the pass in front. Does indeed, but Nick Kelter loses it in his skates. Goes to the close boards. Preston trying to dump it out. He's able to do so. Picked up by Brendan on the close boards for a moment here. Pass straight across now over to Spears. Spears dumps it right in. Line change coming through. Islanders go to retrieve it here as Brendan Driscoll goes to grab it in the close end. Getting pressured now for a moment here, but makes the long stretch pass into the neutral zone. Picked off for a moment there by Fleck, now on the left wing after starting off at center here. Now here come the Islanders. 2-on-3 opportunity for them. Shot on, goes wide. Aiden Hartman is going to be the starting goaltender here for the Generals. Puck in the neutral zone once again here. Battling forward out of the Islanders. Able to pick it up and finally dump it back into the General zone. Braswell coming in now, trying to get the puck out of his own zone. Gets it sent it up to Yurchik. Yurchik loses it for a moment on the left boards. Braswell trying to beat him to it, not able to do so, but Baczynski will back him up. Going around the backside of the net now, fakes it around, goes back up towards Harris. Harris now firing it up the close boards once again, goes towards Yurchik. Yurchik now dumps it back down into the Islanders zone. Yurchik chasing after on the backside of the net. Fleck will pick it up, trying to get it over to Yurchik. He'll pick it up, tries to find the pass in front. Luke Harris is there. Harris goes to the outside boards, trying to find a shot in front, not able to do so. Pass goes wide. Puck in the close corner now, makes its way around the backside of the net once more. Picked up by the Islanders now. Firing it towards center ice. Now picked up for a moment now by Martinson. Martinson going towards the front of the net. Loses it for a moment there. Goes all the way up to Hayden Hartman as it went through the legs of Stromykov for a moment there. He'll hang on. 20-11 here to go in the first period of play. As still 0-0 your score here between the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad and your U16 Northeast Generals, as we'll have a face-off here to the right-hand side of Aiden Hartman. Puck is dropped once more. Dropped back now towards the Islander zone. Picked up now for a moment by Frank Hugh. Going down to the close boards once again. Goes around the backside of the net. Paus makes his all the way to the front now. Picked up by Trenton Wilson in his first game here for the Islanders. He comes with a head of speed. Showing off that speed instantly now. Going into the far corner now with the dump in. Islanders will pick it up around the backside of the net. Closing it in on the close boards. Makes his way towards central ice, now picked up by Jack Martinson. Here's an opportunity possibly for the Oilers. Islanders, 3-on-2 for them. Losing it, though, around the backside of the net for a moment there would be Jack Martinson. Martinson now trying to find the pass in front. He does, but blocked in the feet. Rebound still loose. Makes its way back to the blue line. Shot on, doesn't go through. Now makes its way to Frank Hugh. He'll make the shot on in the legs of Aiden Hartman. He'll hang on. 19:30 here remaining in the first period of play. Still 0-0 your score between the two squads. As we'll have a face-off here once again to the right-hand side of Aiden Hartman. Face-off is won once again by the Islanders, and that shot goes up and over the shoulders of Aiden Hartman. And the Islanders strike first off the shot by Frank Hugh. As Hartman went down into the butterfly, and unfortunately for him, it beats him over the shoulders. Beautiful shot there from Frank Hugh with a little bit of traffic in front. Is able to get Hartman to drop down into the butterfly. And it goes pretty much bar down. So 1-0 your score. The Islanders responded quickly here to take a 1-0 lead. Puck battle for here now right in front of the Islanders zone. Drop back towards Stramaikov, that's Blazinski. Now over to Braswell. Braswell fires it up the close boards, trying to get into the Oilers zone. Or Islanders. I don't know where I keep saying Oilers from. Brennan picks it up now. Trying to battle forward on the close boards once more. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone once again. Finally able to do so into the neutral zone. Printer now trying to battle for it once more. Still battling forward here in the neutral zone. Both sides trying to go for it. Printer picks it up now. Handed it off to Spears. Spears trying to keep it in. Now Braswell has it. Now sends it down to Printer towards the backside of the net. He'll have to chase it down. Takes a hit from behind. Tries to find the pass in front. Not able to do so. 18:45 here remaining in the first. Puck in the close corner. Islanders able to pick it up for a moment here. Trying to make a pass out to Stramaikov. He's able to try and keep it in. He's able to do so. What a nifty move from Stramaikov. Shot on. Rebound in front. Moose still is able to hold on. Sam DeChavez, who's in net tonight for the Islanders, is able to hang on after the rebound in front. Nobody could seem to get a piece of. 1-0 now your score after the initial goal by Frank Hughes is able to beat Aiden Hartman from the shoulders up. As we'll face off here to the left-hand side of DeChavez. Face-off won by the Islanders back into their own zone here for a moment in the close corner. Battling for it here are both sides for a moment now as the puck makes its way up to the blue line. Still battling for it here. The Generals are able to keep it down low. Picked up by Fleck. Tries to put the pass in front. Loses it. Losing his stick was Hunter Yurchik in the middle of the ice. He's able to bat it down for a moment, though, and help out his teammate his teammate Antonio Fleck. He's able to keep it down low. The Islanders still trying to dump it out of their own zone. Not able to do so just yet. Now they finally do. Picked up now by Martinson. He loses it for a second. Now goes towards central ice. Picked up now by Ryan Finkel. Finkel makes his way to the front. Blocked away by a stick of Stramaikov. Tries to get the shot on from the backside of the net. Not able to do so. Gloved for a moment there for what it looked like by Luke Harris. He's able to do so. He's back in the lineup here as well. Harris now with a head of steam towards central ice. Trying to make the pass in front. Not able to do so for a moment. Finally dumps it into the Islanders zone. Picked up now by Aiden Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy. I can't say his name for the life of me today, it feels like. The pass goes straight across in central ice. Picked up once again by the Islanders. Now here comes Evan Ashton. Ashton shot on, shoots and scores. Pass out in front from Evan Ashton to Jack Burnham. Scores the second goal of this hockey game with 17:28 remaining. And the Islanders strike once again. It was actually Evan Finkel who scored that goal. It looked like a 5 on the back of his jersey for a moment there. It will be Evan Finkel who gets the assist from Evan Ashton in front. So 2-0 your score here. And the Islanders take an instant lead. Puck makes its way towards neutral ice once more. Sent back down to the general zone. Blazinski will go after it. Sends it back around the backside towards Braswell. Not able to pick it up, but it'll go to the stick of Connor Williams. He'll send it up the close boards. Makes its way towards central ice. Cabela falls over for a moment there as Blazinski tries to back him up. Picked up by Williams now towards central ice. He's able to dump it in. Chasing after it now is Williams and Cabela. Williams picking it up in the close corner. Tries to make the pass in front. Not able to get it onto the stick there of Owen Renfers. Shot on by Braswell. Gets knocked away into the far corner. Picked up now by the Islanders. Trying to make the long stretch pass there for a moment. Makes it onto the stick of Braswell, who falls over. The ice has been kind of slippery here tonight already, as we've seen. It's been chopped up pretty well here in this first couple of minutes of play. Puck makes its way over to the close corner once more. Trying to pick it up once again is Cabela. He loses it now to the stick of Sam Rivet. Rivet now trying to get it out of his own zone. Not able to do so, though, as Cabela is able to keep it in. Takes the shot towards the front of the net. Blocked away for a moment there by Chavez. Picking it up once more are the Islanders. Trying to get it out of their own zone. They finally do. Dante Cater now on the far boards. Tries to make his way down towards the front of the net. Stromykov's able to stick it away from him, though. Stromykov now trying to battle for it in the far corner. Gives it up once again now to Aidan Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy trying to get the front or pass in front. Not able to get it out, though. Shot gets blocked once again. Now here's an opportunity possibly for the Generals. Here comes Braden Spears. Hands it off now once again to Stromykov. Stromykov's shot goes wide. Tried to get the shot on net. Gets a little too far over to the glove side. He skates around with it once more. The slick skating defenseman makes the far boards pass. Tries to get the shot on. Goes wide once more. Picked up by Spears once again. Back over to Stromykov. Stromykov able to keep it down low. Now towards Printer. Printer tries to hold it. Not able to do so. Goes around the backside of the net. Trying to find the pass up the close boards once more. Trying to find a body in front. Not able to do so as it makes its way up to the blue line. Trying to keep it into the Generals. Not able to do so, though, as they're picked up once again by the Islanders. Sent back into the Islanders zone, picked up now by Frank Hugh. He has the go-ahead goal earlier in this game. Pass in front for a moment there, not able to break through is Zach Steele. Pass goes in front once more, but it's going to be Benjamin Rehal who's not able to pick it up. Puck goes around the backside of the net once more. Preston trying to chase after it here, going up against Zach Steele. He's able to knock it forward and go across the blue line here. Goes all the way down towards the General zone. Picked up by Dylan Brennan now. Trying to go the close side of the net. Gets taken out for a moment there. Trying to get it out are the Islanders. They're able to do so. Printer having to chase after it now towards his own zone. Sends it around the backside of the net. Picked up once again now by Preston on the close boards. Trying to get it out of his own zone. Not able to do so as he'll continue to battle for it. Battling here on the close boards. Finally able to get out of their own zone. They'll have a stoppage in play as I believe we'll see a penalty. Marco Preston shaking his head. He'll be the one to go to the box here. I believe he took a penalty there on the close boards. I wasn't able to see it, unfortunately, from where I'm standing here. So Preston will take the penalty here, as we'll actually have offsetting penalties. So Ben Rehal will also go to the bench. So 2 in the box here as Marco Preston will go in, as well as Ben Rehal. With 14:50 remaining here, 2-0 your score. The Islanders strike early. Puck is dropped in the close face-off circle here from the offside dot. Picked up by Braswell after moving forward into the Islanders zone. He dumps it in. Picked up now for a moment by Max Liang. Liang now trying to get it out. Not able to do so for a moment there. Stromykov's able to keep it in. Shoots it on net. Is able to get blocked away by Chavez. Chavez now has his puck get batted around the backside of the net once more. Trying to find the pass in front of the Generals. Braswell takes a shot on. Rebound still loose. Still loose for it now. He's able to hold on. 14:25 here remaining in the first period of play. Still 2-0 your score, as the Islanders have now taken a 2-0 lead off the states of Frank Hugh and Ryan Finkel. Face off here to the left-hand side of Chavez, won by the Generals back. Braswell now trying to keep it down low, trying to battle for it, not able to do so. The Islanders now have a chance. 2-on-2 opportunity for them. Gets the stick pucked away for a moment there. Great move by Stromykov, able to knock it out of the air. He goes the other way now with a head full of steam on the far boards. Trying to go down deep into the deep corner now and not able to get far enough, though, as the Islanders beat him to it. Sends it around the backside of the net once more. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone once again. Peralt now trying to find the lead pass, able to do so as it's knocked back in by Burnham. Generals will have to go back and get it. Stromykov around the back side of the net once more, sends it up the close boards now up to Luke Harris. Harris now tries to make the cross-ice pass, not able to do so. Puck makes its way deeper into the General zone once more. Braswell and Stromykov now. Braswell picks it up once again, trying to get it up the far boards. Finally does. Pass out in front, goes up towards Hunter Yurchik. He loses it for a moment here. As now Stromykov picking it up on the close side, loses the puck for a minute there off of a nice poke check by Ashton. Shot out in front possibly, tries to get the pass in front, not able to do so was Kelter. Puck on the far boards once again here, shot on. Hartman not able to see it, but it goes around the backside of the net. Braswell now on the close side, trying to get it out of his own zone, finally able to do so, goes all the way down to the other side. With icing being the call, 13:08 remaining here in the first period of play, 2-0 your score. As we'll have a face-off here to the right-hand side of Aiden Hartman after the icing call initially. Puck is dropped once more here, now picked up. Islanders take a shot off the face-off, not able to get it to go through, though, as Hartman able to get enough of the glove on that. On the close boards now, once again, the Islanders continuing to battle for it here in the General zone. Makes his way towards central ice now, once again, though, picked up by Driscoll. Driscoll getting chased once more, trying to dip it into the zone for a moment here. Goes up and out of play. As Kelter trying to make a little chip pass, trying to get it out of the neutral zone into the general zone for a line change. Unfortunately for him, though, fires it a little too far. As Kelter messing with his skates for a moment there. It looks like a bit of snow has started to accumulate on the side of his blades. As we'll face off here at Central Ice with 12:48 remaining. Generals push it forward once more. Cabela now trying from the left-hand side, dumps it in a little further, trying to dig it out. Going around the backside of the net once more here is Kala. Kala loses it for a moment now, trying to pick it up and get it out of his own zone is Kelter. Kelter finally does get it out for a moment there, but the Generals are able to keep it back in. Connor Williams will go back in to chase it. Goes around the backside of the net once more, picked up by Driscoll, trying to find a long stretch pass. He does. Gets it all the way up for a moment there to Ashton, but he loses it off the skates, goes back in towards the Islanders zone. Generals trying to chase it out once more. Trenton Wilson trying to keep it in once again. Marco Wilson trying to keep it in, not able to do so. Goes all the way back to Stromykov in his own zone. He has to try and outskate everybody away from the puck. As the Islanders try and reach for it. No icing will be called. 12:05 remaining here in the first. Picked up now by Driscoll once again. On the close boards now, battling for it once more. The Generals not going to be able to keep it in the zone. Battling for it once again is Stromykov. Tries to send it up the boards. Able to do so for a moment here as Marco Preston comes back into the play. Puck makes its way across Central, or makes his way to Central Ice. Battling for it here are the Generals. On the close boards now for a moment here. The Generals have the puck. Still battling for it, though, on this close side. Trying to make the way in front. Makes it out the pass. Can't find anybody in front, though, as Braden Spears got tied up. Shot on from Stromykov. Knocked down for a moment there by Driscoll. Printer now on the far boards. We'll see a penalty called, as Braden Spears lost his helmet. So Brendan Driscoll will go to the box here as Braden Spears lost his helmet. I'm assuming that had a small part in it. Unfortunately, I was following the puck. I didn't see what happened to Spears there. So Driscoll's going to take a penalty here, and Spears is going to go to the bench to get his helmet fixed. Puck makes its way back to Luke Harris now, trying to get the shot on. Unfortunately for him, he gets knocked off his skate for a moment there. Tries to keep it down low to Stromykov. Stromykov back over to Harris at the blue line. Sends it back down towards the low side. Islanders trying to dig it out. Able to finally do so as Luke Harris is going to have to step back. Puck makes his way all the way down into the general zone. Stromykov going to have to pick it up. Goes around the backside of the net towards Luke Harris. Harris now back over to Stromykov. Stromykov from the backside of the Generals' net. Trying to find a body across the ice. He makes a long stretch pass there for a moment towards Fleck. Fleck's going to tap it in. Dylan Brennan sends it back over to Fleck on the far corner. Passes it out in front towards Harris. Harris shot on, save made by DeChavez. And there's a little extracurricular there on the side of the net for a moment. As it was Dante Cater. I was going to say Nick Kelter. It's Dante Cater gave a shove to one of the General players on the backside of the net there, trying to maybe egg somebody on. With a minute 17 here, the Generals still have a power play. 10:42 here in the period. Faceoff is won by the Islanders back into their zone, but Fleck's going to chase it down around the backside of the net. Trying to find a pass out towards the blue line. He's able to do so towards Harris. That's Stromykov. Stromykov now makes his way towards Central Ice, passes it over to Harris, back up to Stromykov, back across towards Printer, shot on, gets whiffed. Printer now picks it up towards the blue line, trying to find another body cross. Drops it off towards Stromykov as he comes back over to the far wall. Stromykov hands it off now towards towards Printer once more. He sends it around the backside of the net. Fleck trying to find the shot in front, shoots it, scores! Luke Harris off of the beautiful passing plays by the General. Antonio Fleck able to find Harris in front. Easy goal for him. So Luke Harris responds for the Generals on the power play with 47 seconds remaining. The Generals get themselves on the board. After the initial passing there from Stromykov to Brendan Printer over to Fleck, who's then able to make the pass over to the left-hand side to Luke Harris, who had about 6 feet of open net. 2-1 your score here. The Generals respond. 10:03 remaining here in this hockey game. The Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone for a moment here. Now picks up by Braswell in his own zone. Braswell tries to make the pass up towards Renfers. Renfers trying to make the cross-ice pass. He finds Cabela. Cabela at the center ice line now, trying to go across. Passes it out to the outside board, trying to get to Blazinski. He falls down, though. Here come the Islanders, trying to make it across center ice now. Blazinski's able to knock it down. Picked up by Renfers once more. Renfers now trying to get the shot on. Gets blocked out in front. On the close boards, Cabela there with an opportunity. Accidentally hits it off the side of the skates, though, of Driscoll. Puck in the close boards once more. Cabela now goes around the backside, passes up to Blazinski on the far wall. Blazinski tries to drop it down once more, makes his way towards Renfers. He loses it, though, and now the puck makes its way towards central ice. The Islanders trying to generate some offense here, though, as the puck keeps bouncing around. Braswell now picking it up from the backside of the Generals' net after the dish in. Makes the long pass now over to the short boards. Makes it over towards Luke Harris, who now has the goal here for the Generals. As he recycles back in his own zone, drops it back to Stremaikov as that one went right through Owen Renfers' legs. Makes the pass up now towards, for a moment there, it was Braswell as he was going up the ice. Stremaikov picks it up once more, trying to dump it in, not able to do so as it gets stuck in the legs of one of the Islanders' players. Battling for it still here is Fleck. Fleck still fighting for it for a moment as he tries to hand it off to Jurczyk. Jurczyk picks it up on the close wall. Tries to get the shot on. Shot goes wide. Stremaikov now trying to dish it in. Able to do so for a moment here. Islanders trying to get it out. Sends it around the backside of the net for a moment here towards Kalla. Kalla on the close boards. Trying to get it out once more. He's able to do so for a moment, but Luke Harris with the big hit in center ice for a moment there is Fleck now able to pick it up. Harris tries to get the shot on. Goes in! Luke Harris with two! Sam DeChavez couldn't see the puck as it slowly rolled in. Harris from a little outside the faceoff dots made a little slow shot in front. I think it was more of a pass than a shot, but Sam DeChavez not able to see the puck in front. Lets it go through on his left side. So 2 for Harris here tonight already with 8:22 remaining in the first. He steps back in the game and is instantly already making his presence known. 2-2 now your score. Puck makes its way towards the Islander zone once again over on the close boards. Now fired across to the far boards to Rivet. Rivet passes it up towards Kelter, goes all the way down into the general zone. As Aiden Hartman is able to pick it up for a moment, tries to pass it back towards Preston. Preston now trying to get out of his own zone. Not able to do so without the help of Brendan Printer. He finally makes it out towards central ice. Picked up, no, by the Islanders. Now Printer handing it off towards Spears, up to Marco Preston. Preston with a one-on-one opportunity. Tries to get the shot on, not able to do so. Brendan behind him. Preston fires it towards the front of the net once more. Not able to get a clean shot off, though. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone. Able to do so. Now they make their way to central ice. Here come the Islanders once more. Kelter now on the far circle. Tries to make the pass in front. Nobody home. Gets onto the skates of Stremaikov. He tries to skate his way around. Once again, he's been an excellent skater here for this general squad. Kept in now by Cater. Goes back to Stremaikov. He sends it around the backside of the net towards Preston. Picked up for a moment by Brennan, though, on the close boards. Trying to keep it in on the Islanders. They do so. Battling for it here in the close corner. Battling for it more. Makes its way towards central ice. Dylan Brennan trying to get a hold of that. He's done an excellent job here at forechecking here tonight. Makes his way back towards the general zone. Blazinski, though, keeps it in the neutral zone. 7:05 here remaining in the first. 2-2 now your score after the 2 goals by Luke Harris. Puck makes its way into the general zone once more, though. Now picked up by Evan Ashton. He has an assist here already tonight. Shot on, save made in front. Rebound, save once more. Aiden Hartman able to make it across the crease. In the far corner now for a moment. Now big hit from behind there for a moment. We're going to see a penalty against the Islanders. As Nick Kelter gave a shove to behind. I think it was to Dylan Brennan, who was in a bit of a scuffle there for a moment on the close boards. Kelter came in from behind to give him a cross check. And the Generals will get another penalty or another power play in their name. As Kelter, I believe, gets his second. Once again, 2-2 your score now. 6:46 here remaining in the first. The Generals get another power play. The referee turns toward Fleck, and I believe that for a moment there was Dante Cater. But the Generals win the face-off here for a moment. Luke Harris on the close boards. He already has 2 here tonight. Trying to keep it down low. They're not able to do so for a moment, but Stremaikov's able to keep it from going across the blue line. Shot on in front. Rebound goes wide. Picked up by Brennan for a moment now. Here's Stremaikov once more. Penalty's going to be called once again here. Not sure who the penalty is going to be against here for the Generals. Or was it against the Generals? No, it was not going to be the Generals for a moment there. Shaughnessy was down in a heap in the corner for a moment, but Max Liang is going to go to the box here, I think, for cross-checking. So the Generals now have a 5-on-3 opportunity. And I believe we will actually see a Generals player go to the box as well here, possibly. It's Max Powers trying to get an explanation. Dylan Brennan will go to the box as well here. So Max Liang and Dylan Brennan both going to the box. Referee's trying to give an explanation to both coaches. Lee Martinson looking for an answer here from the referee, as well as Matt Powers, who's just as confused, I think, at this point. With 6:26 here remaining, the Generals still have a power play for the next minute 40. After the initial one by Nick Kelter with the cross-checking call. Face off here to the right-hand side of DeChavez once more. One back by the Islanders, back into their own zone. Good job by Luke Harris to keep that from getting too far out, but unfortunately for him, the Islanders are able to beat him out. Picked up by Stromykov now, back in his own zone, hands it back off towards Luke Harris. He misses it for a moment now, tries to take it back. He loses it once again. Trying to battle for it still are the Islanders. Harris, though, able to turn it around. Picks it up on the close boards now, trying to find an outlet pass. Trying to find anybody here. He does find Fleck. Fleck on the close boards now, trying to make his way towards the front. Makes the pass out in front. Spears with the shot. Save made. DeChavez rebound. Still loose. Still loose out in front. Not able to get picked up, though. Luke Harris now on the far boards. 1:08 still here on the power play. 5:50 remaining in this game. Harris now tries to find the pass across. Not able to do so as Printer was sitting there waiting for the initial pass. Islanders picking up now, taking it the other way. Here comes Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy shot on. Save made by Hartman. 5:39 here remaining in this first period of play. 53 seconds still on the power play for the Generals. 2-2 your score here after Luke Harris scores 2 after the first few goals by Luke Hugh and Ryan Finkel made it a 2-0 game. Luke Harris instantly responds with 2 of his own. Face off here at the center dot once more. Over to the right-hand side of Hayden Hartman as he gets a shot onto his chest and he's able to make the save once more. The shot by Zach Steele hits him right in the logo. Face off one more time here to the right-hand side of Aiden Hartman. Battling for it in the circle for a moment there. Steele with another shot blocked away by Aiden Hartman for a moment. Now here come the Generals. Trying to find a pass for a moment. There was Braswell, hands it off to Yurchik. Now with central ice for a moment here. It's going to be Cabela who tries to pick it up. Cabela still trying to make a battle for it here on the close boards for a moment. Goes towards the Islanders zone. They pick it up once more. 28 seconds here on the power play. The Islanders, though, keeping control of the puck. Continuing to keep control here in the neutral zone. Picking up now, here comes Driscoll. Driscoll tries to get the shot on. Blocked away by Blazinski for a moment. Driscoll still holding onto the puck. Now Blazinski trying to get it out of his own zone. Makes it to the front of the net for a moment there. That was a dangerous pass. Hugh now, he already has a goal tonight. Tries to hand it off. Here's an opportunity for Cabela. Cabela now trying to beat out Hugh to the front of the zone. Gets the puck shot on. Scores from Cabela. Thomas Cabela on the breakaway. Beats Frank Hugh, beats the goaltender I can't speak, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, beats the goaltender and is able to score. Cabela with his first here tonight. And now the Generals lead 3-2 with 1 second remaining on the power play. As DeChavez there gets beat. As Frank Hugh tries to get the shot on, Cabela is able to block it down with his knee pads. And Cabela had to outrace Frank Hugh and then beat the goaltender DeChavez to the net. And he's able to do so. The Islanders try and push this one forward. 3-2 your score here with 4:43 remaining in the first. Puck on the close boards here. The Islanders trying to keep it down in the general zone. Not able to do so here, though, as it makes its way towards central ice one more. Kala now passes it straight across over to Cater. Cater now dumps it in. Stromykov going around towards the backside of the net once more. Trying to find an outlet pass here. Goes towards the far corner. Gets picked up by one of the defenders. Pinned against the board for a moment there. Going down in a heap on the close boards. Puck makes its way towards central ice. Picked up now by Luke Harris. Harris already has 2. Trying to find his third. Blockered away by DeChavez. Picked up once again by Harris, though, on the rebound. Trying to find the pass out in front. Makes his way to Preston on the far boards. Trying to get the shot on. Fleck was trying to redirect. 4 minutes remaining here in the first. Makes its way to the close boards once again. Goes around the backside of the net once more. Picked up by Trenton Wilson. Wilson keeps it down low for a moment here, but the Islanders pick it up once more. Trying to get it down low. Stromykov misses it for a moment now as Jackson Guy tries to carry it in. Guy loses it for a moment. Stromykov fires it up the far boards. Luke Harris now on the far boards once again. Trying to come in with a head of steam. Getting outbeat by Zach Steele, though, as he had a foot on him. As Harris will go to the bench. Puck at central ice picked up by Breston. Tries to get it towards Connor Williams. He's able to push it forward, though. Williams now on a 2-on-2 opportunity. He has Wilson with him now. Shot on, save made. Rebound goes to the far corner. Wilson now trying to find an outlet pass once again. He's able to do so to Blazinski. Blazinski shot blocked out in front by Jackson Guy. Picked up once more. Now Wilson hands it off to Williams. Back to Blazinski once again. Pass straight across to Braswell. Braswell on the far board. Tries to get the shot on. Goes too far. Williams picks it up on the far corner. Trying to find the pass. Not able to do so. Wilson not able to keep it in. Now here come the Islanders. They have a 2-on-2 opportunity possibly. Tries to make the pass in front. Braswell knocks it away. Picked up now by Williams, trying to get it ahead once again. Shoots it down towards the neutral zone. Wilson with a head full of steam, trying to get into the zone. Not able to keep it, though. Here come the Islanders. They have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Trying to find the pass in front, able to do so. Aiden Hartman block is away. Shot on the backside of the net, picked up once again. The Islanders miss an opportunity there as Hartman's able to block it away. Pass out in front once more. Hartman's able to try and sit on it. Puck is still loose, though. Makes its way to the far boards. Trying to keep it in are the Islanders. They're able to do so here for a moment off the stick of Driscoll. Passes it back towards Jackson Guy. Able to keep it in once more. Generals trying to get it out. Finally do. 2:22 here remaining in the first period of play. 3-2 your score. The Generals lead. Going into the far corner. Shot on. Hartman able to glove it away. Rebound goes loose. Trying to get it out of their own zone once again. They're able to do so are the Generals. Islanders trying to get it back in, though. Able to do so for a moment, but not for very long as the Generals pick it up once again in their own zone. Trying to get into the neutral zone once more. Pass it over to Stremaikov, though. Stremaikov tries to make the pass. He will indeed. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Hand it off to Printer. Printer tries to hand it off to Fleck. Not able to do so cleanly. Islanders trying to get it out of their own zone. Pass up to Rehal. Or excuse me, that's Burnham. Now here come the Islanders once more. Pass to Peral. Peral tries to get the shot on. Save made by Hartman on the less hurtful shot after the stick by Stremaikov. So a minute 45 here remaining in the first period of play. 3-2 your score. The Generals lead. After 2 goals by Luke Harris and Thomas Cabela on the breakaway with 1 second remaining on the power play. Face-off won by the Generals for a moment here. Stremaikov makes the cross-ice pass to Preston. Preston now trying to get it tipped in. Tries to do so. Does get it dumped into the Islanders zone. Trying to battle for it once again here is Braden Spears. Braden Spears now in the close corner, trying to go for it once again. Battling for it now are the Islanders, trying to get it out in their own zone once more. Able to try and keep it in, though, is Preston. Able to hold on to it for a moment here. Able to keep it in. Picked up by Brennan. Now over towards Briscoe once more. Shot on, save made there is Braden Spears with a good shot. Printer now in the far corner, trying to battle for it once more. He's able to do so, trying to make his way to the front of the net. Shot on, rebounds, puck still loose. Puck is still loose, now held on by Chavez. A minute 6 here remaining in this first period of play. 3-2 your score. The Generals lead after going down 2-0 early on. Face off to the right-hand side of Chavez once more. Harris in the face-off dot here for the Generals. One to the far boards for a moment now. Fleck trying to get it to the official's feet. Tries to find the pass in front. Is Jurczyk not able to do so. Makes its way to Stremaikov now. Trying to find the pass in front. Not able to do so. Gets blockered away for a moment there. He's able to keep it in, though. Stremaikov now with a shot on. Gets blocked out in front by one of the Islanders players. Stremaikov going after it still. Continuing to battle here is the fleet-footed defenseman. 45 seconds remaining here in the period. Trying to make the cross-ice pass. Able to do so for a moment, but the Generals trying to keep it in. Able to do so for a moment. Offsides will be called. 38.7 here remaining in this first period of play as the Generals still hold a 3-2 lead. As well, a face-off here in the close circle near the Islanders zone. Puck is dropped as Harris tries to push it forward. He's able to do so to Jurczyk. Loses it back, though, towards into the neutral zone. Picked up by Blazinski. Blazinski now trying to find an outlet pass. Makes it far up and makes it into the neutral zone. Picked up by Max Liang. Picked up now by the Generals, though, as Fleck gets it up towards Luke Harris. Harris already has 2 tonight, looking for number 3. Possibly the hat trick here. Goes to the far side, tries to wrap it around, loses it off the side of the net. 15 seconds remaining here in the first. Picked up now by the Generals in the zone, though. Hunter Jurczyk trying to keep it in. Not able to do so. Makes its way towards central ice. 3-on-3 opportunity here for the Islanders. Trying to pick it off for a moment there is Fleck as he loses it for a second, though. Makes its way to the close corner. Battling for it still here are the Generals with no time remaining. And when the first period here at 3-2 your score, the Generals take the lead after going down early 2-0. So through one, Luke Harris with 2 goals to instantly respond back after Frank Hugh and Ryan Finkel score the initial goals for the Islanders to make it 2-0. The Generals instantly able to respond back with 3 of their own after 2 goals by Luke Harris and then another one by Thomas Cabela, the third pairing right winger. So after one, the Generals once again leading 3-2. We'll be right back after this quick break here at the New England Sports Village on the Northeast Generals YouTube. We'll be right back after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half. Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to the New England Sports Village here in Attleboro, Massachusetts, as we get ready to go underway here for the second half of hockey between the U16 Northeast Generals Academy team and the Islanders Hockey Club Martinsville squad. Martinson. I don't know where I got Martinsville from. That's the town, not the team. But as the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad now takes their laps around the ice, the Generals making their way out as well here. Generals ahead 3-2 now here through that first half of play. The Islanders Hockey Club able to step out pretty quickly here against this Generals team. They were able to score the first two goals off of a shot from Frank Hugh from the blue line, beating Hartman up top. And then finally as well, it was a goal by Ryan Finkel off of a beautiful pass from Evan Ashton to Finkel in front, who was able to just bury it past Hartman. Immediately after that 2-0, though, Luke Harris, who came back from a concussion here, finally got cleared and came back here for the second game of hockey, was able to 2 goals of his own, now to make it a 2-2 hockey game, before Thomas Cabela on the power play is able to knock down Hugh's shot at the blue line and then is able to outskate Frank Hugh into the neutral zone, goes all the way down on the breakaway and is able to beat DeChavez on the right side. So the Generals here now have a 3-2 lead. Heading into the second half of play, the Islanders have yet to respond after 3 straight here for the Generals. The Generals will look to see if they can add on to their lead. So it'll be even strength here, no penalties this time as we get ready to go underway. As the Generals make their way into their huddle, Aiden Hartman is stepping back into the crease. As after a bit of a slow start for him, he's picked it back up once again, as he's done an excellent job here rebounding after giving up those 2 initial goals. As the players now make their way towards central ice once more, we get ready to go underway here for the second half of hockey here in the New England Sports Village here in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Players make their way to the faceoffs once more. The Generals' first line comes out. Brendan Printer steps into the faceoff dot. Faceoff is won by the Generals once again here, picked up by Braden Spears. He'll take it along the far boards. Tries to get the shot on, pass blocked out in front. Picked up now by Driscoll, going around the backside towards the close boards. Trying to get it up along the close boards once more, he will do so. Going up to Finkel now, he'll dump it in. Stramaikov will have to chase after it. Icing will be called. And for a moment there, Nick Kelter gave him a shove in the back. And Stramaikov took exception to that one. Kelter has done a good job here trying to be a bit of a nuisance, but it's also costed him 2 penalties here tonight, including the power play that led to Cabela's goal. So we'll have a face-off here to Chavez's left-hand side. Makes his way over the close boards once more here. Battling for it once again are the Generals. Trying to keep it in once again here is, for a moment there, Preston. He's able to do so for a moment. Now tries to keep it back in once again. Makes his way towards central ice, though. Now here come the Islanders. They have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Ashton trying to find the pass in front once again. Misses Kelter. Tries to make the shot on for a moment there. Finkel took a big wind at it and missed it. Brendan Printer now coming the other way. Here's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Stramaikov actually on the left-hand side. Tries to get the shot on. Glove saved by DeChavez. As Stramaikov came in with a head of steam on the left-hand side, he looked like he was dedicated to the shot from the leeway. And we'll have a face-off here now to the right-hand side of DeChavez. 21:41 remaining here in this second period of play. Puck is dropped, one back towards the General side. Blazinski now tries to make the pass out in front to Jurczyk. He's not able to retrieve it. Now here comes Nick Kelter across central ice, trying to make his way towards the front of the net. Not able to do so, though, as he's not able to make it past Braswell. Going around the backside once more now, makes the initial pass all the way up towards Rivet. Rivet tries to get the shot on, blocked out in front by Fleck. Going down to the close corner now, picked up once again by the Islanders. Tries to make the pass in front, nobody home. Picked up now by Cater. Cater shot on, save made by Aiden Hartman. As that puck once again hits him right in the chest. 21-13 now remaining here. 3-2 your score. The Generals still lead here in this second period of play. Face off, one back towards the General zone once more. Picked up by Braswell. He shoots it up the far boards. Fleck now trying to make the pass up the boards, trying to get it up there for a moment towards Luke Harris. Not able to do so, but it gets picked up by Fleck once more. Dumps it ahead now into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Islanders. Back into their own zone goes Cater. Cater now across central ice for a moment there. Gets interrupted by Harris. Makes the straightaway pass over to Braswell. Braswell now up towards central ice. Fires it down in onto Chavez. Picks it up now by Cater. Cater goes around the backside of the net for a moment. Tries to make the drop pass. Does for a moment. Harris trying to stuff it through. Not able to get to the front of the net. On the close boards once again here. Still battling for it here are the Generals. Goes towards central ice, though, as now the Islanders have possession for a moment. Stramaikov trying to interrupt. He's able to do so. Sends it up the close boards. Trying to get it out of the zone once again here. Battling for it still on the close zone. Makes its way to the faceoff dot. Picked up by Braswell. Braswell tries to get it out. He's able to do so. Goes all the way down into the Islanders zone. No icing will be called as someone touched it on the way. 20-14 here remaining in the second period of play. The Generals able to keep it in for a moment here. Islanders now trying to send it around the backside of the net, able to do so. Makes it onto the stick here of Connor Williams. Williams trying to get the pass out in front, not able to do so. Cabela picks it up. He has the go-ahead goal. On the close boards now once again. Here come the Islanders trying to generate some more offense once more. On the close boards once again here. Stramaikov going to have to retrieve it. He takes a big hit there against, for a moment there, Nick Kelter. Picked up by the Generals now trying to get it out of their own zone. Trying to make the pass was Connor Williams. He gets his pass interrupted for a moment, but he's able to get into the neutral zone. Pass interrupted by Owen Renfers. Now Preston trying to push on the pressure. He makes his way down into the Islanders zone. 9:33 remaining here in the second. Puck makes its way, or 19:33 I should say, as the puck makes its way towards central ice. Rahal now trying to commit some offense here. Make the pass over now. Connor Williams gets it, bounces off of his stick. Stramaikov trying to keep it out. Not able to do so here as he's finally picking it up, though, on the close boards. Battling for it still once again. Connor Williams trying to come in to assist. Loses it for a moment now as Kelter's going to take a double hit on the left-hand side. He goes around the backside of the net trying to find the pass across. Finally able to do so to Hugh. Hugh has the first goal in this game. Picked up by Stramaikov as he intercepts. Big move there from Stramaikov, able to slick it away. Now there's two bodies down, though, in the General zone. Connor Williams is down. He's going to go to the bench. He lost his stick. Preston now still battling forward on the close boards, using that big body of his. Picked up once again here by Spears. He's able to push it forward. Now here come the Islanders once more as Martinson's shot gets blocked away. Dumped down into the Islanders zone, trying to chase it are once again the Generals. Blocked away, though, by Max Liang. He fires around the backside of the net once more. Liang with a head full of steam now, trying to go across to the far boards. Battling for it now, continuing to go through. He's able to make a nifty little move, but he loses his footing. Picked up by Braswell, fires it up towards Brennan. Brendan now trying to dump it forward, not able to make it far enough, though, as it's going to get picked up by Rahal once more. Still in the neutral zone, though, is the puck once again. Brennan now trying to pick it up on the close boards, not able to do so as the Islanders continue to push it forward. Battling for it here is Braswell in his skates for a moment there, picked up now by Guy. Guy trying to make the pass out in front, he's able to do so. Shot on, blocked off once again there by Spears. He gets it off the knee pads. Blazinski now trying to chase it around the backside of the net. Shot on, pass in front. Braswell's able to get it away. Trying to get it across the blue line once more, not able to do so for a moment. Now still in the General zone, trying to get it out. Blazinski fires it up central ice. It goes all the way down towards the Islanders zone. Goes all the way to Chavez. The stick got taken away there for a moment from what I believe was Braswell. He tried going to the front of the net. He loses his stick. Printer, though, still battling for it once again. Fleck now battling for it once more. Fleck in the far corner. Tries to get it down low to Braswell. He's able to do so. He retrieves his stick. Pass out in front. Brendan gets it sticked away. In the close corner now once again. Here come the Generals once more. Trying to keep it in, though. Makes his way towards central ice. The Islanders still continue to battle for it. Making their way into the General zone. Stramaikov picks it up on the close boards. Trying to get it out towards central ice. Able to do so with a head of steam now coming across the close boards. Gets stopped for a moment there trying to find the pass. Not able to do so. Goes down low. Fleck trying to pick it up now. Tries to have the pass in front. Nobody home. The Islanders block it away. Off of Printer's skate for a moment there. Stayed in the Islanders zone. Now they finally make the way towards central ice. That bad pass for a moment there as Fleck's going to pick it up. He's going to try and save the field. Find the shot. And what a shot! It scores! Antonio Fleck! An absolute snipe. Bar down upper 90. 4-2 now your score. Antonio Fleck from just past the faceoff dots beats the goaltender de Chavez over the blocker side. What a snipe by Fleck over the left-hand side of the net. Hits that one literally bar down in the top left corner. What a beautiful shot by Antonio Fleck. You cannot aim that any better. 4-2 your score with 16:50 remaining here in the second. The Islanders still trying to look for a way to respond. 4 straight here for the Generals. Now over on the left-hand side, Nick Kelter. Kelter trying to get the shot in front. Hartman's able to block it away. Shot on, doesn't go through. Picked up once again now by the Generals. Trying to take it out is Luke Harris. He's able to do so. Goes across to the close boards once more. Battling for it now are the Islanders. Continuing to make his way around towards the backside of the net once more. Puck stays on the backside. Picked up now once by the Islanders. Picked up by Driscoll. Trying to make the cross-ice pass. He does, but it bounces over the stick of Ashton. Picked up by Braswell now. In his own zone, trying to find a pass way ahead. Makes it onto the skate, though, for a moment there of Rehal. He loses it, though. Fleck trying to get it out. Accidentally hits one of his players in the bench, and we'll have a stoppage in play. 16:07 here remaining in the second period. 4-2 now your score. The Generals put on an insurance point and are hoping to hold on. 4 straight here for the Generals through 2. After the initial 2 goals by the Islanders Hockey Club, the Generals have found 4 straight. Face-off 1 back towards the General zone. Preston now tries to fire it up across the close boards. Tries to make his way towards Trenton Wilson. Goes back down towards Preston. Preston now trying to fire it back up the close boards. Not able to do so. The Islanders keep it in. Battling for it still on the close boards here. No movement for a moment. Now makes his way towards the Islanders zone as it gets dumped out. Picked up now for a moment by Driscoll. He tries to make the cross-ice pass. His pass gets blocked off for a moment there as Kelter's going to have it. Kelter trying to go through his own zone. Able to do so now with a head full of steam. Trying to get towards the central zone. He gets a big hit there as he takes a double hit there from Wilson and Kabala. Puck on the far side now. Stremaikov able to pick it up. It's a loose puck there for a moment. He picks it up, goes around the backside of the net, trying to use those fleet feet of his as this one goes all the way down, and icing will be called as he tried to make the long stretch pass there for a moment to Hunter Yurchik. He's not going to be able to find him, and we'll have icing the call. 15:20 now remaining here in this second period of play. 4-2 your score. And what has been an awesome response here for the Generals. 4 straight once again for them. Blazinski now picking it up on the backside after the win there from Printer. Trying to get it out of their zone for a moment here. The Islanders pick it up once more. Pass goes out towards the blue line and almost goes out of the zone for a moment. There's Cater got it off between his skates. Blazinski battling for it on the backside. Picked up now for a moment here by the Generals. Trying to go up the close boards once more. Trying to get it across with Printer. Not able to do so, though, as it's still on these close boards. Battling for it once more are the Islanders. Picked up, though, now by Williams. Trying to get up to Spears. Spears able to avoid the hit. Good job by him to get the skates out from underneath him. Dumps it down into the Islander zone. Icing called once more. .46 here remaining in this second period of play. 4-2 your score here. The Generals still lead after going down early 2-0. They've put up 4 straight. 2 goals by Luke Harris, a goal by Thomas Cabela for the go-ahead, and now an insurance goal by Antonio Fleck. Face off to the left-hand side of Hartman once more. Puck makes its way towards Hartman for a moment, but Baczynski's able to knock it away. Dylan Brennan now has the puck go through his legs up towards the neutral zone. He'll chase it down. Islanders now in their own zone for a moment here, trying to get it out once more. Picked up by Feingold. Feingold, a name we haven't really said that much here tonight, gets the puck now deep into the Islanders, or into the Generals zone. On the close boards now once more. The Generals trying to get it out. Printer loses it for a moment. Picked up by Blazinski. He'll go around the backside of his own net. Multiple Islander jerseys there for a moment. Braswell has to pick it up. Passes up ahead now towards Dylan Brennan. Brennan now with a 2-on-2. He has to drop it back maybe to Spears for a moment. Does not to. Gets taken off the puck for a moment on the inside boards. Brennan has the stick stuck between his legs for a moment there, and we're going to see a little bit of feistiness back in the zone. Nobody else could see that for a moment. Picked up now by the Generals once more. Big hit there for a second onto Braswell. I believe we're going to see a penalty here. Elbowing the call. So Dante Cater, I believe, is going to go to the bench there as he had a moment with Dylan Brennan. I think the Stripes now trying to explain what's going on here. Cater will go to the box here for elbowing, and Luke Harris will go in for a retaliation after Cater gave a shove for a moment there to Dylan Brennan, and Harris came in to respond to it, and now I think that's what Matt Powers is trying to explain. I don't think the referees saw that Cater gave a shove to Brennan for a moment there. He only saw Luke Harris respond. As Powers is trying to explain that to the referee right now. The referee is explaining, hey, I didn't see that part. All I saw was Harris give him a shove back. As Bonnet right now in the bench there, not dressed currently for today's game, or he is dressed for this game, excuse me. It is Patrick Bradley who's in the bench there for a moment, is talking with Harris, trying to explain to him, hey, don't worry about it, it's fine. So face off right now, right in front of the Islanders bench. It'll be 5-on-5 here, with 13:56 here remaining. So Luke Harris will go to the box as well as Dante Cater. Cater originally going for elbowing. Luke Harris for a retaliation penalty. So even 5-on-5 here between the two sides. Or will it be 4-on-4? No, it will be 4-on-4, actually. Well, it will be 5-on-5. Sorry, I saw for a moment there Braden Spears go back to the bench. One face-off now by the Islanders, back towards their own zone. Lost it for a moment. There was Hugh battling forward on the close boards once more, trying to dump it down into the General zone. Not able to do so. Generals pick it up and take it down to the Islanders zone. Battling forward in central ice, though, for a moment there. Islanders still trying to get it out of their own zone. Just weird bounces, not able to go their way. Frank Hugh makes the initial pass out now, up towards Finkel once more. Losing it for a moment. Now the Generals pick it up once again. Spears now sends it down towards central ice. Picked up by Hugh, makes the cross-ice pass over towards his teammate Liang. Liang, nice nifty move over at center ice, trying to dump it back in. He's able to do so. Goes all the way down in the close corner. New trying to make it down into the front once again. Hartman's able to block that one away on the shot on. In the close corner, battling for it once more are the Generals. Stramaikov picks it up around the backside of the net as it squirts loose. Trying to get it up to Spears. His pass gets intercepted. Shot on, gets blocked in front by Preston. Rebound shot once again. Save made. Puck is still loose. Stromaikov's able to push it away. Stromaikov's able to get away with it for a moment there. He was taking some harassment from behind, but his teammate Braden Spears able to get him off of him. Around the backside of the net once more. Rehal tries to get the shot on. Goes out towards center ice. Makes the shot on. Bouncing in front. Goes out towards the backside as it gets sticked in front by Rehal. The shot pass tries to goes out towards the blue line. Picked up by Liang. Tries to get the shot on. Goes through a couple of bodies, but gets blocked out in front. Pass goes straight across now to Yurchik. Yurchik loses it for a moment now. Trying to keep it in once again. Here's Finkel. Finkel tries to get the shot on. Blocked out in front by Stramaikov. Rebound goes loose. Goes over to the far corner. Tries to get the shot on again. Not able to do so. Stramaikov picks it up once more. We'll see another penalty called here. It looks to be cross-checking the call. As Marco Preston will go to the box. He looked like he was just standing in front of Stramaikov, kind of playing as a pick for a moment there, but he's going to get the cross-checking call in front of him. Of course, I might have not have seen it, but the Generals now go on the penalty kill. 12:19 remaining here in the second period, and Preston will go to the box. One back by the by the Islanders once more. Shot over now towards Driscoll. Driscoll pass straight across once more now over to Kalla. Kalla back over to Driscoll at the blue line. Driscoll at the blue line once more, skating over towards the Generals bench. Shot on, goes wide. Couldn't find anybody's to hit in front. Finkel now battling forward on the close boards. The Generals trying to get it out. Able to do so for a moment here. Now here comes Printer. Printer now. He's got Fleck to his right-hand side. Goes over to the far boards, tries to get the shot on. Pass gets shot or blocked in front. Goes over to the close boards once more now. The Generals trying to keep it in. Able to do so for a moment. Offsides will be the call, though. The offsetting penalties will now come off as Harris will step back onto the rink as well as Dante Cater. But Marco Preston will stay in the box for another minute 28 here with 11:47 remaining in the second. Still 4-2 your score. The Generals now down a man. Puck makes its way to the close boards once more. Picked up by the Islanders in their own zone. Sam Rivet now trying to go across the close boards. Able to do so for a moment here. Trying to find the pass in front. Nobody home. Fleck now trying to dump it out of his own zone. Not able to do so as he gets blocked out in front. He continues to push it forward, though. Makes its way across the blue line. Printer takes a hit from central ice. Still trying to keep it forward. Able to do so as they keep the pressure moving. Fleck tries to block it out of the air. Not able to do so. The Islanders pick it up in the neutral zone. Trying to dump it in once more, not able to do so. Here is Ashton now. Goes across the blue line on the outside wall. Continuing to push forward with it now. Goes around the backside of the net, trying to find an open pass. Not able to do so there as Kelter's able to get a hold of it. Tries to find the pass straight across. Makes its way now over towards Driscoll. Driscoll shot on. Save made by Hartman and hangs on. 44 seconds here remaining in this power play for the Islanders with 11:03 remaining here in the second. Still 4-2 your score. The Generals hold on. Face off to the left-hand side of Hartman here. One over to the far corner. Dumping it is Stramaikov. A nice little lob pass up in the air. Cabela's going to have to try and chase him down. Sam Rivet now sends it up the close boards. Able to get it up now towards Finkel once more. Finkel trying to dance his way through. Hartman able to block it away as Finkel's pass goes too far. Pass out in front. Rebound. Still loose in front. Nobody's able to get a shot on. Now trying to send it around the backside of the net. Trying to get a shot on. Not able to do so. Hartman stand tall once again. Makes it back towards Driscoll. Driscoll now trying to find a pass in front. Not able to do so. Finkel's able to get the hold of it for a second there, but he loses it. Now gets dumped in by Cabela. Cabela chases after now. 8 seconds remaining on the power play. 10:25 remaining in the period. And we'll have icing, I believe, the call. Not icing, excuse me. That's offsides. 6 seconds still remaining on the power play here for Marco Preston to come out of the box. Face off right here in front of us now on this right-hand side, won by the Islanders for a moment, trying to push it forward. Stremaikov does a good job of keeping the puck in front of him. Lays a big hit on the boards there for a moment. Connor Williams now has it, even strength. Generals now trying to keep it down, or excuse me, the Islanders now trying to keep it down low. Able to do so for a moment here is Shaughnessy, able to keep it in. Makes it back now, blocked out in front once again. Rebound doesn't go very far as it's picked up by Williams. Williams tries to make the cross-ice pass over towards Stremaikov. Stremaikov now with a head of steam, loses the puck for a moment there. Still battling for it now are the Islanders, trying to get it pushed ahead. They finally do. Makes his way towards central ice. Blazinski now going to pick it up. Goes around towards the backside of his net, able to do so here for a moment. Nice little nifty move, makes the pass over to the close boards. Picked up now once again by Stremaikov. Stremaikov on the close side. Tries to get the shot on. Shot goes wide. Picked up in front. Tries to make the pass out in front. It was going to be Spears. Not able to find anybody, though. On the close boards once again. Trying to keep it in is Brennan. Now here's an opportunity possibly for the Islanders. 2-on-2 for them. Preston able to step in front of the way. Able to keep the puck on the close boards. Sends it around the backside, though, are the Islanders. Blazinski retrieves it. Sends it over the close boards once more. Preston picks it up. Trying to get it into the neutral zone. He does. Picked up now by Kalla. Kalla now fires it straight across over towards his teammate Cater. Cater in his own zone trying to get away from Braden Spears. Puck makes its way to the bench. Could have been too many men there for a moment, but not going to happen. 2-on-2 now here into the general zone. Blocked away for a moment there by Preston Skates, so it makes its way to the close boards. Keeping it low are the Islanders, though. 8:54 remaining here in the second. Still battling for it here in the close boards. Makes its way to the backside of the net. Liang now, or excuse me, that's Steely battling for it on the backside once more. Puck makes its way out front, but Brennan's able to poke it through. Brennan now trying to get across the blue line. He's able to do so. He's able to outskate the defenseman for a moment there. Puck makes its way to the boards. Big hit there on the Brennan. Shot out in front. Save made. Rebound still loose. Chavez able to hold on. As Owen Renfers came in with a head of steam, got the initial shot off, tried to get off the rebound. As Dylan Brennan there ran into that padded side in front of the bench there of the Islanders' door. And he's hurting. I believe it was Dante Cater there who gave him the hit over on the padded doorway on that right side of the bench. Shot on, save made. The initial faceoff win by Printer, and Chavez is able to glove it down. 8:28 here remaining in the second period of play. 4-2 still your score. Generals win it back for a moment there. Bouncing puck, though, goes over the stick there of Spears. Goes all the way down into the general zone. Stremaikov going to have to pick it up. Trying to find a pass up the close boards. Able to Luke Harris for a moment here. Gets it over to Printer. Printer now loses it for a moment. Stremaikov's going to have to retrieve it in central ice. He does. Gets it over to Harris once more. Harris now on the close boards. Trying to find a drop pass option. Not able to do so. Loses it in the neutral zone. Picked up by the Islanders once more now. Battling for it here in neutral ice. Picking it up is Spears. Dumping it into the neutral zone once more. Printer now entering into the Islanders zone. Blocked away, though, by the stick of Steely. Goes all the way to Chavez's pads, and he'll hang on. As the slow roller made it all the way down to Chavez. He'll just sit on top of it here with 7:50 remaining in the second. 4-2 still your score. The Generals lead here after going down early 2-0. Have scored 4 straight. Luke Harris will step into the face-off dot to the right-hand side of Chavez. Won by the Islanders for a moment here, trying to push it forward. They finally do into neutral ice. Braswell tries to commit to the bit in the corner. Not able to beat it out, though. It does stay in the neutral zone, though, for a minute. Goes all the way down into the general zone here. The shot goes wide off of the stick there for a moment of Jackson Guy. Goes up to the blue line. Good stick there from Fleck. He's able to keep it away. Now 2-on-1 opportunity possibly. He tries to keep the puck in front of him. Able to do so. Drop pass now to Luke Harris. Looking for the hat trick here. Tries to keep the maneuver in front. Tries to make the shot on. Chavez stands tall. I jinxed him. 7:19 remaining here. 4-2 your score. Here in the second period, the Generals still lead. Face off to the left-hand side of Chavez now. Trying to find the puck in front. Chavez trying to pick it up. Not able to do so as it gets taken away by Rivet. Rivet sends it around the backside of the net. Now to the close boards. Battling for it still here are the Generals. Able to keep it in for a moment. Now as it goes towards central ice, we'll see a tripping call here called against the Generals. Someone went down in the heap there. I believe that was Burnham went down. I'm not sure who it was that tripped him, though, as it'll be Maddox Braswell who will go to the box. 7:03 remaining here in the second period of play. 4-2 your score. Braswell goes to the box. And we'll have a face-off here to the right-hand side of Aiden Hartman. Face-off one over to the close boards once more now. The Islanders will pick it up now over the blue line. Sends it back down deep once again. Trying to pound the pass out in front. Not able to do so as Jackson Guy loses it. Sends it back down though as he's able to retrieve it from the blue line. Sends it back up to Guy now on the bench. Tries to make the shot on. Save in front. Guy trying to make the shot on to Aiden Hartman. Trying to get it through traffic, but unfortunately for him, Hartman's able to read it perfectly. 6:48 here remaining still, as 15 seconds tick off that power play. 1:45 still remaining. Puck is dropped once again here. Islanders able to win it back towards their side. Picked up now by Rivet. Rivet passes it over towards Kelter. Kelter shot on, goes off the backside of the net. Aiden Hartman able to get a glove on it. Goes to the close boards now off the pass. Trying to find a passing lane now once again is Driscoll. Driscoll calling for it rapidly up the blue line. He's able to finally get his hands on it. Sends it down low once again to Guy. Guy once again trying to find a passing lane. Shot off the backside of the net. Goes wide. Now stuffing for it once more. The net's going to come off its hinges. Hartman able to hold on. As Kelter battling for it for a moment there. He took a bit of a scuffle from the Generals players who saw him still sticking it to the goalie. As we'll face off here to the right-hand side of Hartman. Puck is dropped. Everybody goes down in a bundle there for a moment in front of the face-off dot. Sent out to the blue line. Big hit there for a moment. Goes around the backside of the net. Shot in front. Held on by Hartman as the puck went loose for a moment from Kelter. And we're going to see some more extracurricular here. As Kelter is letting it know right now he's not happy about the about the shoves he's been getting in front of the net. He's been playing the dirty areas all night tonight. He's also had a couple of penalties against him. As now Stremykov will go to the bench. He'll go for a penalty here as well, as we're also going to see possibly a penalty. It will be a penalty against Kelter, so it will still be a power play for 1:07. 6:10 remaining here in the second period. 1:07 still remaining on the power play for the Islanders as Kelter and Stremykov both go to the box. Braswell still has 1:07 to go before he's able to get out. Face off to the left-hand side of Hartman. Braswell sends it around the backside of the net once more. Picked up by Preston, tries to dump it out once more. Picked up now by the Islanders, gets it over to over towards Blazinski. He's able to dump it down all the way into the Islanders zone. And icing will be called with 53 seconds remaining on the power play. 5:56 still here in the second. The Generals still lead here 4-2. Face off here to the left-hand side of Aiden Hartman once more. As the Islanders are trying to get their lines changed properly here. Blazinski over on the far boards is hearing it from the stripes for a moment there. Face-off dot. Bit of a scramble in front for a moment there. Puck still loose. Still trying to get it pushed forward. Not able to do so for a moment. A kick save there by somebody in front. I think that was Blazinski. And we're going to see a penalty here. Cross-checking the call. So Connor Williams will now go to the box, and that's that's Blazinski to the box. And now the Generals only have one defenseman. All three defensemen not named Marco Preston are currently in the box for the Generals with 43 seconds remaining on the power play. For the 5-on-3, I should specify. The Islanders win this face-off back. Now back over towards Cater. Cater now looking for an opportunity. Tries to pass it down low. He's able to do so for a moment here. Back up now towards Kalla. Kalla back down low once more. Trying to find another open passing lane. Makes it straight across over to Cater. Cater at the blue line. Makes the shot in front. Blocked away for a moment there by Cabela. Cater still holding on to it now. 20 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Makes the pass over towards Kalla. Kalla shot out in front. Goes wide. Shot, rebound, scores. And Cater able to respond. So 4-3 now your score. And the Generals still have to deal with a penalty kill for a minute 32 as Blazinski will stay in the box. So Braswell will step out. So they'll now at least have two defensemen for the moment. So it's going to be for a moment. Now Fleck's going to step onto the defensive line as Marco Preston was begging for a line change. So Fleck steps back as a defenseman for the moment here on this 5-on-4. The Generals still down a man. 5:10 remaining here in the second. The Islanders coming out of their own zone. Big hit there for a moment. Printer tries to keep it forward. He's able to do so. He's got four different Islanders players behind him. He's trying to keep it forward. He's able to do so for a moment. Tries to make the backhand shot. Not able to do so. We'll see another penalty. Tripping the call. Printer able to draw the penalty as all of the forms of Islanders, four different Islanders were chasing after him. Anthony Kalla to the box. So 4-on-4 for a minute 12 here before the Generals will get a power play of their own with 48 seconds remaining, or 48 seconds. With 4:58 remaining here still in the second period. 4-3 now your score. The Generals are still holding on. Islanders win the faceoff here, trying to take it back into the General zone. Braswell now trying to beat him to the front there. Shot goes way wide around the backside of the net. Trying to keep it in for a moment there. He's able to do so. It looked offsides for a moment. Ashton now on the close boards. Tries to make the shot in front. Not able to do so. Picked up by Harris. Harris trying to hold on for a moment here. Holding on to it for the next couple of seconds now as he tries to kill off the power play. Trying to see if he can give the Generals an extra man. Not able to do so for a moment now as the line change comes through for a moment for the Generals. Battling forward in central ice is the Generals and the Islanders. Now picked up once again, this time by Jurczyk. Jurczyk now jumps it over towards Fleck. Fleck on the close boards, trying to find Jurczyk in front. Not able to do so. Finally does, but Jurczyk takes a hit from behind. 25 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4, 4:11 in the game. Here comes Kalla now from central ice. Takes a hit for a moment there. Hartman's going to sit on top of it. He'll hang on. 4:05 remaining here in the second period of play. We'll see Stramaikov and Kelcher come out of the box. So Blazinski's still in there, and so is Kalla currently. Or is that correct? It is Kalla. It was Evan Ashton who was going towards the front of the net. Kalla's still in the box. I don't know where I got Kalla from there for a moment. Face-off now, still battling forward in front for a moment now. 16 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Shot on in front, glove down by Aiden Hartman. 3:58 remaining here in the second period of play. The Generals still have a one-goal lead. 12 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4, and then the Generals will get themselves a power play for 48 seconds. Face-off, one back for the Islanders here towards the blue line. Pass goes straight across once more here. Tries to get the shot on, blocked in front by Stramaikov. He goes down. Trying to get it back in was Driscoll. He loses it for a moment here. Now here comes Luke Harris. He's already got two tonight. He goes across central ice. On the close boards now. Trying to make his way towards the front of the net. Gets out-bodied towards it. Chavez sends it to the far corner. Harris now picking up for once more. Now hits a big hit. Now on a power play for the Generals. Luke Harris trying to keep it in for a moment. Now loses it for a second. Now here comes Shaughnessy as he tries to take a shot on. Blockered away once again now by Hartman. Goes into the far corner once again here. The Islanders trying to keep it down low. Braswell will retrieve it. Braswell trying to find an outlet pass. Doesn't find anybody in blue as he hits Sam Rivet on the stick for a moment there. Now it's still in the General zone. Battling forward once again. Sends it around the backside of the net. Printer picks it up. Trying to find a pass. Gets intercepted for a moment there as Preston sends it down. Pass straight across now to Rivet. Rivet takes a hit on the close boards. He's able to dump it down. Now even strength between the two sides. 2:54 still here remaining in the second. Puck makes its way out of the General zone into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Islanders is Rivet now on the close boards. Fires it down into the deep corner in the far side. Picked up now by Steely. He makes it away from Preston. Picked up now for a moment there by Printer. He'll take the hit. We're going to see another penalty. And Nick Kelcher will take another one. As Brennan Printer avoided the hit, I believe it will be Kelter. It will be Kelter who will go to the box. As Printer was able to try and avoid the puck so that way he would take the hit as almost an interference call. As Martinson is letting the referee know his opinion on the call. So for the next 2 minutes, the Generals will have a power play, and for the final 35 seconds, there will be even strength, barring a goal from the Generals. I think we'll have a timeout called. Once again, 2:35 here remaining in this second period of play. The Generals will have a power play in this 4-3 hockey game. After the Islanders Hockey Club was able to score the initial 2 goals off of the stick of Frank Hugh and Ryan Finkel, the Generals respond back with 4 straight, including 2 goals by Luke Harris, a breakaway go-ahead goal for a moment by Thomas Cabela, and then an insurance goal for a moment there by Fleck, who now has the go-ahead goal. After another goal there for a moment by Dante Cater, made it 4-3. They were down 4-2. Cater scores on the power play on a 5-on-3 to make it 4-3. But now the Generals have a power play here with 2:35 remaining. After Nick Kelter, with his 3rd penalty here tonight, goes to the box. Islanders win the faceoff here, trying to get it out once more. Held in by Harris for a moment, but Stremykov will have to retrieve it in neutral zone. Fires it down low now towards Spears. That's towards Brennan. Dylan Brennan now. Passes it up towards Harris. Harris drops it back towards Stremykov. Stremykov with a head of steam now on the close boards. Makes his way over the boards once more, trying to make a drop pass. Able to do so. Pass out in front. No one's able to retrieve it. Brennan now trying to find someone to get the pass to in the far corner now. Passes it up to Stremykov. Stremykov over to the close faceoff dot. Trying to find it in front. Printer tries to find it in front once more as Flecky knocked it down and was trying to get a shot on. Not able to do so. Stremykov reads the play, but he's not able to keep it in. Printer now on the close boards. Trying to make the straight ice pass. He's able to do so, but it ends up on the skate of an Islander. Now makes its way over towards, once again, Ashton. Ashton now trying to keep it in. Not able to do so. Dumped out now into the neutral zone. Picked up by Fleck. He's going to take it into the zone as he tries to get the shot on it first. Chavez gets it sticked away. Rebound. Couldn't put it through. Fleck had open zone, but he couldn't put it through. Shot goes on once again to Chavez. Able to block it away. Minute 30 remaining here in the game. 53 on the power play. Around the backside of the net goes Luke Harris, trying to find Stremykov. He's able to do so for a moment, but Stremykov's not able to keep it in as the pass went a little wide. Puts it back in the neutral zone. Brendan passes it up once more, not able to hold on to it, but Harris now on the close boards, picks it up once again. Tries to make a nifty move, not able to do so. The drop pass can't go anywhere. Still battling forward on the close boards here. Keeps it down low are the Generals. Islanders trying to send it up the boards. Rivet now tries to send it up to center ice. Stremykov able to block it down. Shot goes way up and above. Picked up once again by Harris now. Harris takes it out towards central ice. Hands it off to Stremykov. Stremykov has to wait for his teammates to get back on side. 46 seconds remaining here in the game. 11 seconds on the power play. Given up to the Islanders for a moment here. Picked up once again now by Harris. Harris skates it back towards his own zone. Tries to fire the pass up to the close boards. Able to do so for a moment. Passes it right back now to Stremykov. Stremykov now trying to find an outlet. The Generals need a change. 30 seconds remaining here in the game. Puck stays down low thanks to Stremykov. Trying to make his way to the front of the net. Not able to do so. In the close corner now. Trying to battle for it once more. Islanders trying to get it out. Not able to do so. Stremykov continues to battle for it here with Fleck. Stremykov now trying to hold on to it for a moment. Now the Islanders trying to get to the puck. Not able to do so. Battling forward on the close boards. We'll have a penalty. Tripping the call against Antonio Fleck with 8 seconds remaining. As Fleck was just trying to keep what I believe there was Ben Rehal from getting to the puck. Unfortunately for him, not going to happen. Martinson will now call a timeout. The Islanders will go ahead and take a moment. So Fleck will spend the rest of this hockey game in the box, unfortunately for him. 8.7 seconds remaining here in this final period of play. 4-3 your score. The Generals holding on. Fleck goes to the box, though, as the Islanders most likely will pull the goaltender here for a 6-on-4. See if they can maybe win this one out, as the Generals will look to see if they can just stall off enough time to win this hockey game. So once again, the Islanders started off this game hot, going up early 2-0 as Frank Hugh and Ryan Finkel put ahead the 2 goals to start off this hockey game for the Islanders before Luke Harris scored 2 of his own, and then Thomas Cabela late in the first period with 1 second remaining on the power play took a breakaway after blocking the shot from Frank Hugh and was able to score. Into the second period, Antonio Fleck, who's now in the box, scored the now go-ahead goal, sniping it from literally the upper left corner of the net before finally Dante Cater was able to make it a 4-3 game with 8.7 seconds here. A face-off to the right side of Aiden Hartman. One back once more now in the face-off dot, trying to get a shot in front. Not able to do so for a moment here. Finally able to get it out, though, with 2 seconds remaining. The Generals will kill it off and win this hockey game. The Generals hang on, and Aiden Hartman receives the W's. He'll get mauled by his teammates. 3 straight victories here for the Generals today. 2 for the U16, 1 for the U18. They'll go for 4 in a row later here in about, well, in all honesty, about 40 minutes. So the Generals walk away victorious here tonight. 4-3 your score. Goals by Luke Harris, Thomas Cabela, and Antonio Fleck win it here. The U16 Generals will walk away with their 2nd straight win here today. After the unfortunate loss yesterday to the Boston Junior Terriers, they bounced back with a win over the New Jersey Rockets elite squad and now beat the Islanders Hockey Club of Martinson. So they'll walk away once again victorious in a closely contested affair after going down 2-0, scoring 4 straight before the Islanders finally come back with one of their own. But the Generals are able to hang on. So once again, here your final 4-3 the score. Your U16 Academy Northeast Generals come away victorious over the Islanders Hockey Club Martinson squad. And we're here from the New England Sports Village. 40 minutes until the next game. Well, I should say really 20 or 34 minutes until the U18 team takes on once again. So give me one moment here. The U18 team will play here at 8:40. They'll be on the Premier Link over on the other side here. They'll take on the Southern Stars of Connecticut for their U18 matchup. That'll be the final game here of the night. So we'll get ready to go underway here once again here in about the next 30 minutes or so. Thank you, everyone, for watching here on the Northeast Generals YouTube channel. My name is Mason Strawn. It's been a pleasure to commentate for you once again. You'll have to hear from me in the next 34 minutes. Have a good night, everyone.